All right, all right, all right. Yes, we are back with another one. Welcome back, my fellow Stodcasters, to another episode of the Stodcast. We got another special guest again. Little brother, he's back in the house. Caleb, what up?
I'm doing all right. Got my water. I'm propping up my phone currently with 4 different novels.
4 different novels.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I have my phone on a table and I'm propping it up with like 4 books.
I'm propping your phone or my phone so I can hear you on my mic with a Wii box. So Wii box. Not. Let me just clarify that. And the eye kind of sounded like something else there that don't need people thinking I have a whole box of that stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, I've also been listening to some music.
Like what?
I was listening to a little album called Super Unknown by Soundgarden.
Who? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know Soundgarden.
So yeah, I was listening.
Nice. I've been jamming tunes all day. And now I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So what's up? What's new in the world of you?
Well, there's a thunderstorm going on.
That's so weird. Yo, it's raining here too. All day. Like literally. That's funny.
We just have fantastic weather, don't we?
When it rains, it pours, man.
Reminded me of Under Pressure there for a second.
I was thinking 50 Cent.
Yeah, I've been so I didn't listen to the whole album yet, but I did listen to like a good portion of it, I believe.
Yeah.
Chris does have a very interesting voice, especially like I noticed when he starts like getting more intense with his vocals, like when he starts screaming in his songs. He seems very reminiscent of Dio for some reason.
Yeah.
Can't help but think that's some of his inspiration.
Yeah, I can see that. Have you watched it? Have you watched The Irishman yet? Probably not, but
yeah, not yet.
You gotta watch it.
Movie I was watching on Netflix recently was Mr. Deeds.
Yeah, that's funny. I love the Beach Boys. We were watching it like a week ago. I've been binge rewatching Breaking Bad. It's probably the 3rd time I've done it.
What is it that has? What is it about that show that has you so captivated by it?
Excuse me. Just every I don't know. It just like from the first episode, it just kind of draws you in. Any listeners listening, I'm sure could agree with that if they've seen it. It's just one of them shows, like Sons of Anarchy and shit like that. Like they're good shows. Like I don't know how else to. There just never be another one type,
Yeah.
Yep. We should probably game some Red Dead later or something.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
It was I think I also was listening to like another album. This one I haven't really listened all the way through yet because it's kind of a long album. But I listened to All Things Must Pass, which is one of George Harrison's albums. Has songs on there like My Sweet Lord, What Is Life.
Yeah, I haven't I haven't listened. I haven't really dug deep into Soundgarden much, but
yeah, they are an interesting band though. I do notice like a lot of bands in like early '90s, a lot of them were coming out of Seattle.
I mean, I like Seattle. I love Seattle actually. A lot going on. Yeah.
I think I also listened to a little bit of Alice in Chains as well.
Nothing wrong with them.
I like that.
I was jamming a bunch of Sinatra the other day. I got lost in that whole thing for probably a good hour.
Yeah, honestly, I just forgot what I was gonna say.
Don't you hate
My
that?
mistake.
I hate that
Yeah.
so much. I'll be doing this sometimes, and I'll be sitting here and I'll be talking about something I really want to talk about, and I'll be getting into detail, and then one little detail will take me off in another direction. And then I either remember what I wanted to say right then and there, but I'm already continued on this other path, so I'm like, fuck, I might as well just go with this, or I'll just like stumble and be like, yeah, anyway, so like, I hate it, especially when you're live. It's tough to, you
Yeah,
know,
you can't really edit it out.
nah.
Everything's on the air.
Yeah, it's on the air and in the air.
Um, well, I suppose we could talk about like there's some old like musicians and artists that I listened to when I was really young. Kind of. Granted, I never stopped listening to them, but like now I'm kind of like remembering. Oh, I used to listen to them a lot.
Yeah.
Um, One of those artists being Bob Seger. I listened to him a lot when I was really young, back in 2010, 2011, that area.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ugh. Woo! I was uh yeah, when I was jamming like Sinatra yesterday, that led me into Dean Martin and a bunch of other things, but I got the entire house clean in an hour.
Good.
Yeah.
Also, something that I guess I just felt that I wanted to bring up is this.
You're pregnant. Congratulations.
No,
Just kidding.
I I was since like school starting back up, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do this year
What do you mean?
because I'm getting to that age where like I can make the decision on whether or not I should stay or not, and
Um,
it's difficult for me because like I it's just I've moved around a lot and
yeah, it's tough starting new, making new friends, new enemies, hanging out with the bullies.
yeah. At the at the school I currently go to, I remember like the somebody from the staff called me telling me when orientation was, and um, he said that you'll have to distance yourself from everyone there, which
Be like, yeah,
means
no problem.
no talking with the your friends there or anything. And I was just like, oh, well, that won't be a problem because I don't have any friends there.
Oh, hey, I'm laughing because I was right there with you, man. I hated school. So my advice to you: just drop out, man. Just drop. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do that. It's tough to see right now, but you know, I got a little, I got some years on you, so I'm just here to tell you that, like, in all honesty, you're gonna miss, you're gonna miss it. You're right now. You're like, bullshit. I ain't missing a damn thing. I can't wait to get out of this motherfucker. But I'm telling you, like, you're gonna get out there. You're gonna get a job. You're gonna get working. You're gonna get money in your car, and then adult life will kind of start to hit you. Probably not until you're honestly early 20s, mid 20s. That's when it hit me. It was kind of like, damn, I'm 25 and I'm still not really doing much. And, I was just thinking when I was 15, oh, 10 years from now. Yeah, well, it goes by faster and faster the older you get. Like, hell, you just turned 16. You're about to be 17 again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Again.
well, yeah. See, I was reminiscing and I got caught in my own head there. I live, I live,
I don't
I
think
live
I don't.
through you, man. I live through you. Let me
Yeah,
have this moment, damn it.
yeah, but yeah, I'm coming up on 17 soon, and once that rolls around, then it's like it's already starting. I'm already starting to realize that I'm close to being considered an adult,
Yeah,
which is kind of freaking me out.
yeah. I remember when I was getting older, I was like, I was like, man, I don't want my voice to change. I don't want to grow a beard. Next thing you don't notice it, but other people do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. My advice to you is just try to stick it out. I know it sucks, but you know,
Also, since you mentioned a beard, I for a while now I've been like getting advertisements on my phone for like those companies that sell like beard care
oh
like
yeah,
products.
oh yeah.
They keep and whenever they advertise it, they're always showing these guys that look like lumberjacks with just these huge beards.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm sitting here thinking, not all men could grow those, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. I
And
just I started taking those biotin vitamins not long ago.
yeah, and it's funny because like even when I mention like our genetics and stuff to people that I meet, and I'll say to them, yeah, I'm not going to really be able to grow a full beard. It'll just grow in very patchy. And they say, well, that's because you're still young. You just have to wait a little bit longer. And I'm like, no, that's not why.
Yeah, I mean mine's coming in. I'm not gonna shave for the foreseeable future. So I'm just I'm getting there. I got a little bit going. I'm feeling
Yeah.
good.
I might have to keep like mine trimmed a
I'm a
little
man.
bit. I might have to keep mine trimmed a little bit due to like employment and stuff.
Yeah, I mean they can't discriminate you on account of your beard or your
Well,
goatee.
well,
Like,
I
man,
mean, like,
we'd really, really like to hire you, man, but that goatee, I just don't know about the goatee.
well, what I meant is like I'm not gonna let it like grow out to like ZZ Top length.
Why not be badass?
It'd be fun, but like I don't know what I'd look like with
Every
something like
girl's
that.
crazy about a sharp dressed man. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Um, I'm having a lot more progress than I used to, like years back. But I don't know. It ain't
Yeah, because
growing.
before then you used to usually just keep it pretty much shaved.
Yep. I didn't like how it came in. It was like
Yeah,
patchy and shit, and I just looked like a fool. So I just kept the kept the half-ass goatee, if you want to call it that. I suppose. I don't know. What are you gonna do, huh?
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just
I like keeping my hair cut the way I'm cutting it now, like shaving on the sides, a little long on top, slick it back. Like I'm really
yeah,
digging that. It's getting longer now. I gotta get it cut again, but
yeah. My I think I might like go to like schedule a time at like the barber shop to see just to get like the split ends trim and nothing else because I want to see like how long I can grow mine. For
yeah,
anybody who doesn't know, I have long hair.
very long.
It's practically past my shoulders at this
It's
point.
down to his feet.
No, I
He
would
flips
not
his
be able
hair
to stand
forward.
it.
He's a blonde it. Or thing, or whatever the hell. What was that?
No,
Adam's
no,
Family?
you're thinking cousin it
Cousin
from
it. Ah,
the
god.
Adams
Yeah, yeah,
Family.
yeah, yeah. I had the picture in my mind. This wrong name. I was halfway
Yeah.
there. Like everything else in my life. Oh, I don't know. It's been a crazy effing year.
Yes, it has.
I
I'm just hoping things are gonna get better.
I think we all are. I, for one, am having such a hard time getting employed again. Like
Yeah.
I'm literally going nuts. Like if I didn't have this podcast and a couple other things I'm doing, man, I'd be going crazy. I can't. Like it's I don't know. It's
But
too much.
like, I've been was it that I was? Ah, damn it! I
See?
had it,
See?
but I.
It happens. It happens. I'm telling you. It sneaks up on you. You start off with great intentions and then halfway through your sentence it's like system shutdown. Or resume momentarily.
It's like when a turntable stops working.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh shit, we got a caller calling in.
Wait, really?
Yeah, hold up.
I just heard the thunder crash. There's rain outside.
Hello, welcome in, brother. All right. Anyway, uh, yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's I don't know. It's been a crazy year for everybody, man. It's just absolutely like, what the hell? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's some strange thing that took place yesterday because I think because you remember you wanted to do this podcast yesterday, but not only was it kind of like too late in the day, but I really wasn't in the best of a mood yesterday. So
Yeah.
I was talking with one of my friends, like one of my close friends, and he was saying how it's been kind of a not so good day for him, and even like a couple of his friends weren't feeling too well today.
It was going
So
around.
so I ended up saying like maybe there's some collective force that's causing this adversity.
Well, it was raining there. It's raining here, so I think it's probably weather. Weather contributed to that. Wow.
I never really had a problem with rain. It's funny
No,
though,
I don't either.
because like rain is always associated with sadness.
Yeah, yeah. But I think, shit, I don't mind when it rains. It cools it off.
Yeah,
Open your window, get a fresh breeze, or just go and stand in the middle of the field, look up to the sky, and just be like, "Why God?" It
and
makes for a
me,
dramatic scene.
yeah, me and a few of my friends like we kind of agree that the thunder makes me only like and lightning only makes me nervous for two reasons. If one, I'm outside while it's happening. If I see lightning strike the ground and I'm outside, I'll get scared
Nah, it's
because
part of
I'm
the rush.
practically
It's all part of the rush. I personally wrap myself in tinfoil, stand there with a metal rod, and see what happens.
turn yourself into some
Conductor.
yeah.
I'm a conductor of life.
But there's that, and also just the main thing that worries me is like lightning just striking. That's why I always like am making sure that everything I have is plugged into a surge protector.
Yeah.
So that's like the only two things that worry me. Overall, thunder kind of relaxes me in a
Yeah.
way,
Yeah,
as
yeah, yeah.
odd as that sounds.
No, yeah, I agree completely. Especially if you're in a house with a tin roof. That's just like, man, it's kind of relaxing.
Yeah.
The other day there was a lightning storm going on, like a crazy lightning storm. So we're standing there at the front door. It's downpouring. I'm standing on the metal frame of the door with I'm completely in the metal frame of the door, watching these lightning bolts strike right near my house, and we're me and Brie are like, "Oh wow, neat." I'm sitting there like, "Damn, you know what? I'm probably in the worst spot I could possibly be right now watching this. Like, I'm an idiot. Like, why am I doing that? Bro, did I tell you about the knocks I heard the other night? Did I tell you about that?
You may have mentioned it, but I don't have
Well,
a very vivid recollection of it.
anywho's, nah, uh, she's sleeping completely. I was just dozing off. I'm kind of, half sleep, half awake. You can still kind of hear shit. Um, but I was just like about to completely pass out, and I swear to God, it was like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear this, but it was like really quick on my wall above my head. Like literally, it was right there. It wasn't on the door, down the hall, none of that. It was literally right above my head. I sprang out of bed, turned to turned to her, and she's passed out. The dog, he ain't even like, the slightest little knock or sound will get his attention. You know what I mean? He didn't even move. So I'm sitting there like freaked out. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I got it. It startled me so much. Like I was like shaking. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like looking it up, and there's a scientific thing. They literally call it like, I think it was like head explosion or something. Like they call it, like your some people, they'll hear cymbals or doorbells or knocks, but it was four knocks, like specifically four knocks, and it was like 5:15 in the morning, and So I kind of started looking it up. So I found out about the head explosion thing, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't think that's what it is, you know. But then there's like this spiritual side where they're like, oh, that's a death knock. Like somebody either close to you or something is might die within the next 2 weeks. I'm like, what? Get the fuck out of here. And they're like, take, I didn't really pay no mind to that. And then there's this other side where they're like, oh, that's Jesus or God trying to have you let him into your life. I'm telling you, it was a distinct, I could still hear it. It was a distinct, just knock, 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 right above my head. Like somebody reached their arm around, knocked on my wall above my head on a pillow. Like that's how close it seemed. It scared the shit out of me, dude. I was like, "What the fuck?" It kept me up for another 2 hours after that. I still can't explain it. It hasn't happened again, but I don't know, man. It is really weird. And like sometimes our dog will just be sitting there chilling, and he'll just like get up and stare into the kitchen, and he'll just stand there. His tail will go down, all that. Like, and I'll be sitting there like, dude, hey, come here, come here. You know, I'm trying to like call him. You know, get like nothing. Like I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air about all the spiritual stuff and all that anyway. So
Yeah,
unless I get picked up and tossed against the wall, I'm not really gonna worry about it. But I don't know. It was
it is truly interesting to think
yeah,
about.
it was weird, dude. I'm telling you, I can still like feel it and hear it. It freaked me the hell out, man. It was crazy.
Um, Also, did you say earlier that like somebody called in?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They call it. We got a couple people joining in right now. We got a call. I tried to connect it, and I think it connected, but I think we lost connection. I'm not sure, but
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like if someone does call in like later, like whether it be this podcast or one in the future. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hear it unless you played it through your monitors. But if you do that, then it's going to echo back into the microphone.
yeah, that's true. That's true. We're gonna figure all this out, man. This is what we're doing to get by right now. We're just starting up.
Also, I just saw like the lightning flash, and I wasn't even looking out my window. It like reflected off of my wall.
Yeah, it's like it's storming here too. But if you get the Podbean Live app, I'm pretty sure you can call in off of your phone. And so if you were to get that, we should try that out later. We should try that out once we see if we can actually get that going.
Yeah, because
Because
I know like hearing my voice over this isn't really the best quality.
no, not really, but it works, man. You know, this is what we're doing to get started, man. We can
I'm just
easily adjust in the future.
I'm just glad that there are people who are interested in
Oh
the
hell yeah!
conversations.
I can't be more thankful. Like, man, this is absolutely crazy. Just people tuning in just to hear us talk. Like, come on now, you gotta I show mad love to that. That's awesome. Let me take a sip of my beer. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I had an interview yesterday, virtual interview, which I've never ever done before. It was weird. And like on the website, it was like, oh, we do this and sales and customer relations, and it's an at-home job, 15 an hour. And I'm like, damn, all right, shit. Let me give this a shot. Man, I go through this 20-minute video thing, this interview. There was 5 people in the room when we started it, and then it gets down to just me. And what I learned from it, like, okay, so I get $15 per appointment. So if I only get 2 appointments in 1 week, $30. Like what? And I'm selling knives and stuff. Like I wasn't really feeling that. So I don't. I kind of. I just left the interview. Like
Yeah,
I didn't know what else. I like halfway through. I'm like, man, this is not me at all. Like I'm nah. I need to. I need to have a consistent set of hours, and that's the thing. Still, a lot of places that where I'm at is mainly like all manufacturers. So it's really good when business is booming, but with this COVID thing and this person shut down, so now these guys can't make what they make, so they got to shut down, and you go from 40 hours to like 10 hours a week. Hey, are we gonna be back on Monday? Maybe. Keep your phone by. Oh, okay. Like, I don't know, man. I've been looking online though. I'm gonna start my own. Spoiler alert to anybody listening. I'm gonna be getting some merch going here soon, and
So if anyone's interested in that,
yeah, it won't be. It won't be for a little bit still, but
it's
um,
just something to think about in the future.
yeah, why
Something
not?
for
Like you have
people
like
to consider.
for anybody out there listening, like there are so many platforms. There's so many ways that you can just be your own entrepreneur. Just like try this, try that. If this fails, try it again. Use a different approach. Boom, boom, boom. Like as long as you're doing something that's has you in a direction that's a positive and good direction, it's the law of attraction, man. It'll just doors will start opening for you. Like it's worth it to take the shot rather than sit back and wonder about it. Next thing you know, you're 50 and you're like, damn, I would have, I wonder if I could have, like fuck that, man. I don't want to be filled with regret. That's part of the reason why I started doing this. Like hell, I had all the equipment. Like why not? Like
Yeah, just the basis of what if.
yeah, that's all it is. And 90% of the time, all it is just showing up. Like, you know what I mean? Just, boom, just go for it. Fuck it. If it doesn't work out, hey, you tried, or change your approach,
Because you see, like what also I was worried about yesterday, why I was kind of hesitant on coming back on the show was because I feel like I tend to talk about like kind of the same subjects when I have conversations with people in general. I
You know how
feel
many
like that it would
times,
become repetitive.
I've repeated myself to other people? I'd be like, oh man, did I tell you? Yeah, you already told me that, man. Oh, did I? Oh shit. Well, hey, what about going hit? Nah, you already said that yesterday, man. Oh, fuck. I do it all the time. Like, didn't I just like right before we started this? I told you the same joke. I told you like 2 days ago. Oh, did I? Oh shit. Oh, I'll think of another one. Like, what a downer. Just give me a fake laugh, man. Something. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, when do those Rob Halford autograph books come out? Is that September or October?
It might be September. I'm not sure.
Oh, I can't remember.
I'd have
Cannot.
to check.
I want to get Jim Carrey's new book too. Um,
Yeah.
and I don't even read that much, but those two books I would read for shout.
Yeah, I want to read KK Downing's like memoir as
The
well.
Life of a Golfer.
I don't think that was it was called Heavy
No.
Duty
Yeah,
Days and Nights in Judas Priest.
yeah. I bet it's cool as hell. There's probably some mad stories in there. Like, I would definitely read that. I'm just, I don't know, man. Maybe I should start like messing around with like audio books because it's not that I can't read or whatever. It's just it really has to be something to pull me in. You know what I mean? It has to be something that really catches my attention. Really, just like and within the first few pages. You know what I mean? And it can't be
Yeah.
like a 1,000-page book either. I won't even touch it. Dr.
Yeah.
Seuss, now that's got a lot of pitches. I like that. I like the pitches.
To answer your question, it says that it's expected on September 29th.
Sweet. Dude, when that Tyson fight happens, it happens on your birthday, so hopefully I'll be able to get you the per-per-view. Yeah. The pay-per-view cuz man, that's going to be an insane fight.
I don't even know how pay-per-view works. Like I don't know how you go about getting it.
You just go to the you could get it on your PS4. Just go to the ESPN thing. It's probably going to be 90 some bucks, but it'll be worth it because one, it'll be your birthday. Mike Tyson's coming back to fight Roy Jones Jr. I mean, man, it's gonna be a brawl, man. I cannot wait for that. Ah, look, last time I saw him fight, uh hell, I was so little. Um, I don't even remember what fight it was, but I just remember watching him. And man, well, it's just like watching Michael Jordan play, man. Like he was the reason I watched basketball. I had all the Bulls gear, man. I was hella into basketball at that point, and I just kind of fell off. after a while. I don't really pay attention to it much anymore. But I'm mainly about football now, which
Yeah.
I pray to God that is on this year because man, if there ain't no football, man, the world's gonna go crazy. Seriously, what there's gonna be? I mean, what is there? You know what I mean? I mean, basketball's starting back up, so that's cool. But for a while, UFC was the only thing keeping ESPN going for a minute. Like that's all you were
What
seeing.
about hockey? How's that been doing?
Like same with that. I used to, Buffalo Sabres, Afenagenoff and Ryan Miller. Like it was those days I was watching. Um, I haven't really watched a hockey game in a long time either. Like I don't know, man. Just like NASCAR. After when Earnhardt got killed, that was a major damper. I was a huge fan of him, and then Junior, he was pretty much the other reason why I watched it. Mom like Tony Stewart and Jeff Gordon, all them guys, but I don't know. I just kind of lost. Just
Yeah.
because someone doesn't play anymore or whatever, it doesn't really excuse not paying attention to it. But at the same time,
Those are the people you look up to.
yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know.
I like personally, I think at one point in my life I did want to like participate in races. I don't think I would participate in anything like NASCAR, like Daytona 500, because I don't want to be in a 50 car crash.
Yeah, but that shit's so safe now though. I tell you what's really cool is dirt track racing.
Yeah, that I would
Man,
try.
that shit.
Even though I don't think I would qualify for it, I would kind of want to do like how they do over in Europe. Um, I don't know. I just always been fascinated by Ferraris, especially the older ones.
Oh, you want to get into that shit? Hell yeah. A lot of money tied up in that shit, man. I remember we were at Watkins Glen, and they called them the vintage car rallies, and it was a week long. You go there, you can drive you have to buy a ticket, but you can drive your personal car or your classic car around the track. Um, but yeah, we were it was like 2 in the morning, and we've been drinking a little bit and whatnot. So I get this bright idea. Hey, let's go down to the garages. Like I'm sure they're open. My buddies are like, no way, dude. They got Porsches, Ferraris, sitting at now race cars, not like you know, not like a Ferrari you'd find at a Ferrari dealership. These are like race cars. You know what I'm saying? Big.
Ferrari dealership.
Yeah, I got one right here in Raleigh.
Oh,
2 hours
I have
from me.
yet. I have yet to see one of those
Oh
here.
my, oh man, beautiful cars. Anyway, so we go down to the garage, and I walk right up to the door. Now there's nobody around. Like people are camping and all that, and all the racers, they're in their little area. I open the door to the garage, and it just opens right up. It's not even locked. I'm like, holy shit, come on, guys! And they're like, no. I go walking in there, nobody around, and there's probably 40 cars in there, all Porsches, Ferraris, you know, other cars, millions of dollars easily. We're walking around. We're respectful. I'm not gonna go trash somebody's shit. That's not what we were doing. It was just checking it
Yeah,
out.
we've seen the movie Christine too many times.
My god. Anyway, so we're standing in there, and out of nowhere, this security guard he kind of pops around the corner of this old guy. My boy's like, "Hey, come on, come on, come on, come on!" And he's starting to follow us, and I'm like, it's okay. They had a cooler set up inside there, and I'm like, oh, is there anything in here? Holy shit, there's Sprites and Cokes. So I start taking some stuff. They're like, dude, come on. This security guard is walking faster and faster. Hey. I grab an apple off of the counter. I don't know why. I run out the door. My buddy starts laughing. We're all laughing. I run. I can hear this dude running behind me, like his feet, like, you know what I mean? He's getting closer and closer. I'm like, oh shit! I hide behind this wall, and my other buddy, he was older, so he was just like, I'm just chilling. I'm just gonna explain to him. And I could hear the security guard, what the hell are you guys doing? My buddy's like, he's not doing nothing. He's just had some, too much to drink and all that. He's like, well, get the hell out of here, blah, blah, blah. He's like, all right, we're leaving. So I'm on the other side of the wall. I can't see anything. And I'm hearing footsteps walking like toward me, right? I thought it was my buddy. So I haul back and I chuck this apple straight at this guy, and it's the security guard. Boom! Wails him in the face. I'm like, oh shit! My buddy starts laughing. I'm hysterically I can hardly even stand up. I'm laughing so fucking hard. The security it exploded when it hit his face. He's got apple all over the place. I swear to God, true story. He's screaming, he's yelling, hollering. I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here. We run all the way back to the campsite and we just chilled and passed out from there. But man, that it was so much fun. That shit was so funny. And then literally the next morning, we're already drinking at like 11 in the morning or whatever, hungover from last night, and we're standing there. It's my first beer, and over the PA announcements we hear, if you have a valid driver's license, come on down to the inner circle and test drive a Jaguar F-Type 2015, brand new, $100,000 car. Take it for a few laps. We're like, what? Let's go. And we're like, well, we've been drinking a little bit. Fuck it, it's all right. We only had one beer. We're okay. We get down there, and you could either ride with somebody, like the Jaguar team was there, and they had four of them, four cars. So like we all hop in, and my buddy he just let the driver do it because they haul ass. I was like, fuck that, I'm driving this. But man, it's the nicest car, one of the nicest cars I've ever drove in my life. That thing. We get up to the light. I had to wait for the next car to go, and the guys with me is like, look, he goes, I'm here just in case something goes wrong. He goes, but I'm not going to tell you to slow down. I want you to feel the car. So when that light turns green, punch it. Oh my gosh. You got to tell me twice, man. Goddamn. That light turns green. Bam. All wheel drive. That thing took off. No spinning of the tires, nothing. It just went. I'm digging like 60 miles an hour into the first turn, hugging it. And you go like 3 laps around the track beforehand, slow, so okay, right turn, straight away, left turn, so you can get a feel for the track. It's not the actual Watkins Glen track; it's the track inside of the entire racetrack. I don't know what you would call it, but that's what it was. So I did my 3 laps and all that, and they printed off your times and all that. It was so cool. It was the coolest car. It was like a car show, but interactive. You know. And then we're walking through there, and we see a race car, and he had spun out. And when he spun out, he was going so fast that the wind caught his windshield and literally ripped the windshield down to the hood off of the car. So they got it parked by the camper, and there's a big party going on, grill, and we're sitting there looking at the car, and this tall old guy comes up. Hey, how you doing? You guys thirsty? Here, grab a beer. We're like, hey, all right. And then we're talking. He's like, yeah, I'm the owner. I own this whole race team. We travel across America. Here, let me show you a map. We become fucking best friends with this dude. He's like, man, we got enough food for 100 people. 50 showed up. Here, get you some fish. Get you some steak. Boom, boom, boom. Man, I can't tell you the amount of fun that was. It was, oh man, it was crazy. It was so much fun. I miss going to those. I think they still have them up there.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting caught up in my memories here.
No, that's fine.
Another hour, I'll be like, and then.
No, it's just that I don't know like what stories to tell. I don't really have much to discuss.
No,
really.
you just gotta. Nah, I have a lot of my stories were like my partying days. That's the majority of where my stories come from, and half of them I can't remember anyway. So. I don't know.
I just saw the strangest thing listed on the Facebook Marketplace. It's
used underwear.
No, it's even dumber than that. It's literally a guy selling a quarter bowl of Cocoa Puffs.
Bonnie.
I am not making this up. For $1, you can get a quarter bowl with milk already inside it of Cocoa Puffs.
Sounds like a meth head or something. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. We got this. There's this lady that lives down the street, and obviously the town we live in is not the best town, but this lady, I swear to God, she has a yard sale like every other day. She's got like pieces of wood laying there. a fucking broken plastic chair. Like, you can tell she's like doing anything to get that fucking high because she's selling literally everything. Her curtains. I guarantee you go in her house, there ain't a goddamn thing in there. She's gonna be selling the wallpaper soon. She's always out front, like dancing around and shit, dude. I kid you not. It's as funny as it is. It's just I I don't know. I want to get the hell out of here, man. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Oh yeah, I just saw another one. It's sold by the same guy. This guy's got to be joking or something. For $1, it's listed as damaged burger, but it's like a half-eaten burger. So like ketchup on the side and everything.
It's gross. It's gross.
What is with people? I don't get this.
Oh my god. I'm not that surprised, honestly.
I've seen some crazy things this year, but my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, man. People, I don't know. So like I've had.
And one of my friends just shared a post that said there's this house for sale in Chicago where that was built where John Wayne Gacy's victims were buried.
Oh yeah, that's gonna sell quick. People are gonna snatch that right up. Like,
yeah, no thanks.
in Al Capone's house, it's still intact and all that. His room is still exactly how it was from back in the day. Like that shit interests the hell out of me. Like that's the shit I like. Like that shit's so cool to me. Just like being there, Or even when I was in New York City, we were walking around. Everybody kept walking, and I stop. I look over, and it's the actor studio, like the actual actor studio, like the actual building that all the greats have been. You know, I was so taken in by it. I'm taking pictures. I'm like, holy shit! Everybody's like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, you don't understand what this is. Like, nah, man, it's a brick building. Come on, like, you don't get it. You don't understand me. But yeah, no, that shit was cool as hell. Cool as hell. Then we had some bomb ass pizza.
Yeah. I like how you're over here talking about like these amazing stories of you going to Watkins Glen, stumbling across the actor studio. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, I saw this thing on like Facebook. This guy's selling a half-eaten hamburger.
Oh shit! Like yeah, this guy had a Ferrari and then I drove it. Boom, boom. This guy here, he's got some cocoa pebbles. Milk still in there. Eats it with a fork. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I just talk to talk sometimes. I enjoy telling my stories though, because it makes me feel young again.
Yeah.
Years get taken by, man. That's how it goes. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Just kind of chilling today. Thinking about rearranging this whole setup I got here. My monitors were giving me hella trouble the other day, but I think it's the cables. I got unbalanced cables, they call them. So I gotta buy some new ones, actual legit ones.
Yeah.
I was thinking about seeing if Guitar Center was hiring, get some discounts.
Yeah, I want to apply there, but they don't hire till they're 18.
Well, I definitely won't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I would enjoy that environment, or even like going to a local studio. You know, learning some production.
You're like sweeping up the floors like Jimmy Iovine did.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, sit down, try this. You know why this is doing that? All right, try. Boom, boom, boom. Next, I mean, come on. Next thing you know, he's producing a song for John Lennon. What? Like, what? That shit's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Crazy.
like what are the odds of that?
I actually might watch that later. It's such a classic. Anybody listen? The Defiant Ones. Check it out. If you haven't already, check it out. It is the bomb. Yep. I don't know, man. I think it's been a good episode. I appreciate you coming through. talking it
Yeah.
up, chilling, man.
I apologize to everyone that I didn't have any interesting stories to share.
No, you can't be putting yourself down like that. Come on now. Come on now. No more positivity in these corners. But nah, hey man, I appreciate your time. And obviously we're gonna do this again and again and again. So everybody listening, keep tuning in. Like, follow, comment if you have any ideas or anything. Like, we're open book here, man. We're all family. Uh Caleb, again, I appreciate it, brother.
It's no problem.
All right. All right. This has been another episode of the Starcast. I appreciate everybody. Much love. Peace out.